Hello, welcome back to another weekly vlog. How is everybody? Today's Saturday. We've been and got weighed in and they were good results. I lost 2.5 pounds and Ian lost, was it 4.5 pounds. So we've done really good this week. And we've decided to come to Brighton, and then we decided to go to some yarn shops.
If you believe
you came into both of them with me. Anyway, we went to Yak and we went to Shoreham Knitting and Sewing. I filmed it already, so so that footage will be before me talking, and when I get home I will show you what I bought. But me and Ian was talking about the new glove knit pattern that Telly Bean Knits has brought out. We was the pumpkins and the skeletons. I showed you the picture. We weren't really talking about it. I showed Ian the picture.
Alright, thanks for
and then I said
love.
to Ian, really I need some really short needles, because I'm finding where I'm doing the headband at the moment, I'm finding it really hard to magic loop and keep my tension right on each end where I'm obviously turning round. So I need some 9-inch circulars. So we went to the first shop in Brighton called Yak, and I managed to get some 9-inch circulars. I got a 3.5, I think they are. I'm going to try those, and at the minute I'm on a 3.25 magic looping, but my tension is very tight, so yeah, we'll see how that goes. And then we went to the second shop and I bought 7 balls of yarn. So is it easy to get to? I'm going to show you now. I was going to show you when I get home, but I'll show you now quickly. So I had a good look round, and we was looking at the sock yarn, and Ian picked these colours more than I did. So you what?
They can't see me.
They can now.
They can't see me.
Oh, the camo. So anyway, I picked up 3 balls of Regia, and do they have names? No, so I'll just show you the colours. We've got this one, and
take me out the screen,
and this one here. So I'll take Ian off the screen now. So yeah, I got these 3. I thought this one here was a nice Christmassy colourway. This one in the middle is just me. It feels like what my hair is at the moment, peaches and pinks and stuff. And then Ian really liked this one as well. Not that I'm going to knit him socks with any of these, because he don't want hand knitted socks, but that's fine. He liked the colours, so I got those. And then I picked up 4 of the King Cowl Cherish. She was saying that it's the new range that's out, and I got I got Pink Fizz. So this is like a grey with a purple. I've just noticed this has got a bloody knot in it in the middle. No, it's a knot. It's a like manufacturer knot. So, but anyway, right, I picked up that one. Then I see this one as well, which is called Humbug, and this is just the greys, where this has got the greys and a bit of pink in. Then I picked up this one, which is Raspberry, which hopefully will follow on to that one. You might see where I'm going with this. And then I picked up this one, which is Neapolitan. Don't look nothing like Neapolitan, but there we go. So I picked up these 4 to either put into colour work or to make a fade. I'm not 100% sure yet, but they are pretty and they are so soft. They are 100% acrylic, but it's low peel acrylic. It does show on the ball band as well what the yarns will work up like. Obviously to whatever gauge that they've knit it up to, I suppose. Then you got that one and that one. So that is what I bought today. These do have pictures on, but not of the yarn that it's in. But these are going to be like a sort of stripy type yarn anyway. So yeah, that's that. It was horrendous weather when we left. It was really miserable. The clouds were really, really low while I was on the way down here. It rained a little bit while we was driving up this way, and now it's lovely sunshine. There's clouds in the sky, but it's not particularly cold. And what?
Where the hell did I drop my parcel?
We are now in McDonald's. We just had some lunch, so yeah, that's that. Anyway, I'm gonna go. I will try and film anything else that's interesting, and yeah. Hello, good morning. It's Sunday. It's not morning at all. It's 1:20. Hello, it's Sunday. I've just getting the vlog put on to YouTube, ready for it to me to schedule it for tomorrow. I've been quite productive with that this morning. I have looked at the final clue of the cowl. Excuse me. This is my yarn from yesterday, and the needles, I don't think I showed you the needles that I bought, but I bought higher sharps in a 3.5. See how I get on with those, and I might just transfer what I've already knitted onto the needles just to see how I get on. Bit of trial and error. Yeah, so I'm not really that stressed over it. Ian's in the loft again, so if there's any strange noises, Ian's in the loft to just sorting out the final bits for his fishing stuff, and then we're going to put all of the stuff that needs to go up there in there. I'm a little bit disappointed with yesterday's clue, not the pattern but my colour choice. So it was to reuse the black yarn again, but I already had black in the colour work from before, so I'm going to show you and hopefully you'll be able to see it. I took a picture of it yesterday and I just was like, oh no, but we do have cauldrons. Yeah, it's not the best contrast, and I don't know, I'm not ripping it out. I'm just going to leave it. It's not the best bit of the cowl. The only thing that I could possibly do is go round it with a bit of black cotton, but then that's just, I don't think that's gonna work. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm really sad. I'm just debating if I can use a different colour. I don't know, like, this is going to go up next week. This will hopefully be done by then. So I can't even say to you guys, let me know what you think, because it will hopefully be done by then. But do I pick the black again? because, to be honest, there's not that much black in it, and would the black look okay? I'm saying I don't want to rip it back, but it's such, every clue you can see, or every pattern you can see so well, apart from this last one. So I just don't know what to do. I might do an Instagram and see what people think, but then that might give it away because it's so close to yesterday. Oh, I don't know. So the clue for today is just the ribbon, so that's not too bad, and that's done in the orange. So again, the orange is here. I could possibly, put the black in here and then then use the grey for the ribbon. So keeping it sort of black, grey. You'll know by the time this video comes out. Oh, I just don't know what to do. Anyway, so that's that. I've made no progress on anything else, obviously. We was out yesterday. I knitted on that last night, and I should have just pulled it back. I am thinking of just pulling it back because I'm not happy with it, so what's the point? And I want it to be so you can see it. I could do yellow cauldrons because the yellow is up here, like the yellow and the green. I think black is going to be the best colour because the black stands out against this so well, and the background is the same there. And it's not like that. Oh, I just don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, that's what we're going to do. Once Ian's finished in the loft, we're going to, Ian needs to drop the van back off to the yard, and then I think we might go shopping if the shops are still open, and that's about it really. Ian was at work last night. He was, but he's back into work tomorrow daytime. I don't know what to do. I'm in a dilemma. I'm going to have a little think. I might put a little thing on my my chat group and see what people think, because I'm really not happy with it. And it wasn't a hard clue to knit really. So anyway, right, what else have I got to say? Nothing really. But yeah, so I will let you know what I decide and we'll go from there. So I've started to rip this out, but whilst I'm ripping this out, I'm thinking, maybe I should try and pick up my stitches first, because I think that will be the best thing to do. yeah. So I'm going to try, I've ripped out the first couple of rounds, so I'm going to try and pick up my stitches. I'm definitely going to go with the black, so I'm going to keep the purple as the base, obviously. I don't know whether I'm going to have enough yarn. I'm hoping that I can just reuse what I've got, and hopefully I've got enough yarn, but I don't really want to join another ball. But anyway, so I'm going to pick up my stitches and then go from there. The only thing that I think I might have trouble with is, oh no, I should be able to put these back in, is my centre stitch. Anyway, I'm going to do this and I will let you know how I get on. So it's much later on in the day now. It's 11:15 and we did what we needed to do earlier on with the van. We went and got dinner, and then I've just been working on this cowl, which I have finished. I'm so pleased. So I did do the cauldrons in black, which they look so good. I'm so happy with how they've turned out. And I've done the edging in yellow. It's very curly. It does fit over my head, but yeah, it's very curly and I can't wait to block it and like give it a good stretch out, because I think that is what it needs, especially with this. So I decided to do the yellow just because, I wonder if I can just fold it in half a minute. Might be easier to show you like that. Yes, I'm so happy. Look at all of that colour work. Yeah, so as I was saying, the yellow, there wasn't much yellow down here. Obviously this should have been yellow, but the background should have been yellow. The colour that was chosen in the pattern for what I've got, this should have been orange. I was like, I don't really want orange here again. There's not much yellow. So I decided to go for yellow. How many times can I say yellow? I'm so happy with it. Yeah, so I am going to block this tomorrow, as well as my love letter top. Sorry if the top of my head is being chopped off. I tried looking for my other tripod and I can't find it, just because the other one's a bit taller. So let me put this on my head and I will show you what I mean. It's going to get caught on my bubble now. Put my glasses on so I can see what I'm doing. So this is what it's going to look like. This is the edge, but I would probably tuck that down like that, because you don't really need to see that bit. I've got the stitch marker in it still, and I'm hoping that this will block out something. I'll just do this side, something like this. And then I've got all this here to keep me warm, but isn't it amazing? I absolutely love it. I have got another one of her patterns in my library, and it's the one with the spiders across the bottom. So it's charcoal and pink striped, and it's a pink background with black spiders. I've loved the pattern for so long, and I really want to do it. So that might be the next one that I do, because it's not just going to be a Halloween one, it will be one that I can wear all the time. And I do really like the colours that she's done it in, and it's a really nice pink. I have got a couple of skeins of pink in my stash that I could use. I'm sure it's in 4-ply, but I don't know whether one skein would be enough. I'm not sure. But anyway, so this is the final result and I absolutely love it. And I am so pleased that I have actually finished it on the day that the last clue has come out. So me and Mandy have finished ours finished ours today, and yeah, I just can't stop looking at it. My favourite bits, I think, are these orange potion bottles and magic crystal balls. I think they are my favourite, just because they're so prominent, like the black and the orange. And the cauldrons, I'm really pleased with them now that I've changed that to black, and I don't think it makes much difference that the black was before. So yeah, anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to go and get ready for bed, and then tomorrow I'm going to give these a try with the headbands that I'm knitting. It may not turn into a headband straight away, it might just be a trial and error type tube to start off with. So, because I'm knitting on a 2.25 at the minute, this is a 3.5. So yeah, we'll give that a go. Anyway, now I've pulled my hair out, I'm going to go and I shall see you tomorrow. So you would have seen me blocking my cowl, not shawl, cowl. I'm so happy with it. It's blocked out really nicely. I'm hoping that the bottom edge is going to lay down nice. I did put it on last night once I finished it and it kept curling, but I think once it's blocked it should be fine. I've also put into soak my love letter top, so I've just got a wool wash on at the moment in the washing machine, and I thought I'd leave that to soak for as long as that takes, then get it all out and put out what I need to put out. So that's that. But I am now about to roll the dice. So I've just got the dice app open. I'm going to close it again because I've actually changed the dice, like the number dice that I've got. It was a 16-sided dice. I've now gone back to a 12. Reason being, let me show you my list. I'm going to, that's the machine finishing. So the love letter top was in slot 2. That's done, it's finished. And then I have these here, which are projects that I pick up every now and again. So dishcloth, socks and my hat. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the dice and just use these 12 slots here. 2 is not being used. I need to change my battery. Why does this always happen? I will be back. So after all that, I've gone to get the other battery and that is dead because I haven't plugged the charger in. Anyway, so I'm now on my little action camera, but that's fine. It works just as well. I did find my other tripod as well. So this is the one that I was looking for because when you're on the table, when the camera's on the table, the tripod that you're on now, because this camera was on this tiny little tripod, it doesn't come up high enough, and this one comes up a lot higher. The only problem I've got with this one is the legs are huge. So obviously that, like, the legs are a lot bigger on this one, which is the bottom, like this comes off of the bottom of the one you're on. So I've got two of these tripods basically. These legs are a lot smaller, so they can go in more awkward spaces, like on the window ledge and stuff like that. Anyway, but this one is better because it's higher. That's what I'm trying to say. So I am going to roll the dice. I have changed it to a 12-sided dice because I've got 11 projects and there's not an 11-sided dice. But I do have the little round and round thing that I do want to try, which is on the higher sharps that I haven't done yet today. I will have a go at that today and see how I get on. I've just literally opened the app on the last clip. So let's roll the dice and see what number it brings. 2. 2 is where the love letter top was. And there is no project in that at the moment. So should we roll it and try again? 9. Which is down the stream. I'm really happy about it. I love all my projects. But it's the top that I'm knitting, and it is the 4 squares, the mitered squares. They're not mitered, they're like corner to corner squares, so they're garter stitch, and it seems like a really plain, simple pattern, and one that it's not going to take much brain power. So I'm going to get that out and let me show you what it looks like so far. I can't even remember myself, but I think what I might do is, even though I've got this list here, and this list ain't going to change that much because obviously the things are quite big that I'm knitting on, I am going to use my diary like I did before as well. So I was writing in here, if I can go to a page that's got it. So basically I was writing here my projects and stuff. So I might go back to doing that as well. And I found that it made me use my diary a little bit more, and putting notes in and stuff. So yeah, potential cast ons. That was in June, and I've cast on 3 of those, so not too bad. But yeah, so, and on the other page of this laminated is things that I want to cast on. At the moment on there is just the Zweig and the outline tee. They're 2 things that I would really like eventually. If I stop seeing things that I want to cast on more than these, then they will get cast on eventually. But yeah, that's it. That's about it. Let me go and get the streamline. Was that, no, what, number 5? No, it wasn't, it was number 9. Down the stream. Let me go and get down the stream. Okay, so this is the bag that it's living in. This one. And this is the pattern. I don't know whether I've got a... I have. This is a picture. It's a free pattern. It's on the Biscotti Yarns website. It's called Down to the Stream. Now what you do is you knit 4 squares on the bias, and then it's knit flat. You pick up stitches across 2 of them to knit the top part and then across the sleeves. I can't remember whereabouts I am. How many squares have I got? Let's have a look. I am doing this in, I think I've got 4. I've got 4. So I'm doing this in James C. Brett Driftwood DK. Oh, the yarn banders broke, but I'll show you anyway. No, not that you can really see it. It's in the colour DW03, which is this colour here, which is stripy. And then that's for the squares at the bottom. And then for the top, I'm actually going to be knitting it in the Aldi DK in Plum. And I thought that that would go quite nicely with the purple, like the pinky colour that's already in it. So that would be the top. I need to decide what orientation these four will be best at. So basically they're going to go like, I'm not going to be able to hold this up, am I? They're going to go like this, basically. And I need to put them together, maybe on the floor, and see what two look best together for the front and the back, and then work it out from there. The needles I'm using are just a 4mm, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to getting some more done on this, and I think it's time to get some progress on this. And because it doesn't look like there's much more to do, I might have this done this week, and then it will be a jumper that I can actually wear. So the only thing with this pattern is that it's one size fits all. Now, we all know that one size does not fit all. And I will give you a little bit of information on it. So we have got the size. It says it's a one size. Bust circumference measurements is 51 inches, and the length is 24 inches, and the sleeves are 12.5 inches. I've got a bust of about a 44. So this is supposed to be an oversized jumper. It says in the little blurb, this oversized, mellow and trendy sweater is the perfect piece to wear with skinny jeans, or add a belt to it for a figure flattering evening look. You can also wear it as is for a relaxing afternoon, which is what I would probably do most. One way or the other, you will get down to the stream. That's what it's called. It's done in DK. So if you have a bust that is smaller than 51 inch or 51 inch and smaller, this could be a really great pattern if it's something that you like, basically. Just because obviously if you want it oversized, or you like it oversized, that might not work, but you could always do your squares bigger. So if you read through the whole pattern, it's basically just working off of these squares and then putting some sleeves in. So it probably wouldn't be that difficult to upsize it a little bit, just make your squares a little bit bigger, add the amount of stitches across the top. It's quite a boxy jumper, so, and I want it for coziness. That's what I want it for. Anyway, so that's my project for this week, which I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, also I do have a Facebook group for my YouTube channel, or for people that just want to come over and say hi. I will leave it linked below, but you can share your projects on there, we can chat, anything. I'm trying to be more productive. I'm trying my best. So yeah, if you want to come over there and share what you're working on, I am going to be sharing more on there in current time. So obviously if you're watching this, stuff might already be shared on there and stuff. But yeah, so that's what I'm hoping for. But just come over and start a nice little community, and we can share what we're doing. And if you need any advice and stuff like that, then yeah, there's quite a few members on the group already, so I'm sure someone will be able to help. Anyway, I am going to sort that washing out. Then I'm going to maybe work a little bit on this, have a try, and then work more on my down to the stream. I'm going to say that so wrong, so many times I'm going to say that wrong this week, but we'll just have to roll with it. Also on my list, I have changed one of them. So I did rub out the love letter top, and I rubbed out another thing. Anyway, I've rewrote it. But in slot 2 I've put cross stitch. So if you watched my holiday vlog, and I think the one after, I bought some cross stitches while I was away, and also I got a cross stitch ready to do while I was away, but I didn't do it. So I thought, if I do want to maybe start some cross stitch in the evening or something. I want something small. I might start with a little coffee cup just to get myself into the rhythm of cross stitching again, and not something that's massive. But I'm thinking if I put it in here, then it could be a project that is pulled and I work on. But then it could be also just be part of my weekly crafting as well, if I don't feel like knitting and stuff. But that hasn't happened for a long time. I do enjoy my knitting. Anyway, right, I'm going to stop rambling. Oh, I need to put this bag away. I might actually put my project in here because it's Halloween. It's a Halloween bag, so I want to keep the theme. So I might put my down to the stream in here and put all this yarn away, which was part of my cowl and the needles. So yeah, I'm going to stop rambling because I've just rambled for so long. So it's a lot later on, and I have been knitting on this headband scarf thing. I've now got it on the small circular, as you can see. My hands are not used to it. They are, I don't want to say they're struggling, because it's just a case of getting used to holding such a small needle and knitting continental and English style. So it's just getting used to that as well. But I don't think I've done too bad. So this is where I started today. So all this has been done on the small circular. So can you see a difference? Do you think it looks better? Do you think the colour work looks better? The corners, there is no corners. The edge, I will show you, like this, looks a lot better. Obviously there's no join now. It's very wobbly. That's all I'm gonna say. And as you can see here, like if I hold this down, you can see that there was a bit of a pucker in here, but here it's all been fine. My watch is listening to me. So I am enjoying the end result. I think my tension is a bit looser up here than sort of down here. You can see where it's sort of really come in. I don't think it's along here that's the problem. I think it's the sides where I was doing it magic loop. So yeah, but I am pleased with this. What I'm going to do, it needs to be 20 something inches for it to go over my head. I'm probably just going to carry on with this, see how it goes, and yeah, like I'm not really that worried. It's going to be my first piece that I try, and yeah, just gonna keep carrying on and knit to where it needs to be, then maybe cast off. I might even block it before I sew it together, so I can block it pinned out maybe, but I'm pretty happy with how that's come out. So it just takes a bit of practice, and I'm going to carry on practicing, so that's that. But I'm not going to do any more on this today, or not right now anyway. I'm waiting for Ian to finish work. It is 2:45, and then I think we're going to go shopping. So I've got a spot here that's really getting on my nerves. I did put a spot patch on for 2 nights in a row, and it has helped, but it's just left like a bit of skin. TMI, but I keep picking at it and I shouldn't. Anyway, so yeah, gross. It is freezing. I have put the shawl and the top, not shawl, the cowl and the top in the bedroom on the blocking boards, and I've put the heater on, so hopefully that might speed up the drying of them. I don't know, it is quite chilly in here today, so I might bring that heater in here for a little bit later because it is cold. There is no windows open or anything. Right, I'm going to find out where Ian is, what time he's going to be finished, and then we can go shopping. Not that I want to go shopping, but it's a must because we need to eat. Hello, good morning. It is Tuesday and I thought I'd quickly come on before Zoom. I've been doing bits and pieces this morning. I've had an order that I had to get out and just a few bits and pieces. But I did start working on my top yesterday and I joined, you would have seen, I joined the 2 squares. I've actually joined the 4 squares into 2 rectangles. Just making sure, yeah. So this is what the first one looks like. I've got my needle caught. So I decided against matching them up, just because I thought if I match them up and one doesn't match, it's going to look really odd. So I did have trouble getting, so that I could get the fronts and the backs, but I couldn't get the sides to match. And I thought, oh, that's probably not too bad, but then it might look a little bit odd. So I decided just to put 2 together, and I don't think it looks too bad. I really like it actually. And then we've started with this plum colour up the top. It does have garter edge, so the sleeves but up to this eventually, so this, if I need to, this can block out a lot. But I haven't mattress stitched for I don't know how long, and I don't think it's too bad. I've probably done better in the past. The back is not, it's not brilliant, and I think it's because it's garter stitch on the bias. It's not the best, but it will do. So yeah, that is what I was working on last night. We watched a film called Bermondsey Tales. It was funny but weird. So yeah, anyway, that is what I've been working on. And I'm going to be working on that a little bit more today. I also got a parcel today from Mandy, which I think is my advent calendar, so Mousewitch Yarns. Oh, it came and I was like, oh, what's this? I was like, oh, it's from Mandy. Oh. But I thought I would show you my cowl on the blocking board because it's not dry yet. How amazing does that look? It's not dry. It's still very wet. I didn't use this spinner or anything. The only thing that I'm a bit worried about, I don't know if you can see it on the orange. Let me just hold it up. You can see, well, the black and the orange, you can see the orange behind. But the orange is still very dominant, isn't it? So, yeah. That's that. My top is still here. The love letter top. I've got this on a blocking board as well, but it's not pinned out. And it is really wet. So, what I should have done really was just put it in the washing machine to spin. But I didn't. I had the heater on in the bedroom for a little while yesterday, but it's still really wet, so hopefully it will dry. Can you see this second headband growing? Also got one coming up somewhere else, Ian said. I don't know, I'm getting a few spots. Anyway, so that's enough of that. I'm gonna work on that. Ian's not very well today, so he is home. He's in bed at the moment. So I'm going to go on Zoom for a little while, and then, yeah, that's about it. So I need to put my iPad on charge because it is dying. I also have put my, I've changed my shelf up a bit. Spin you around. Oh, that's very wobbly, isn't it? I've changed my shelf up a bit. So this is all the new yarns that I've acquired from the trip on Saturday, and my 2 Christmas yarns that I got from Woolstack. And then I've put all of my lovely minis into this basket here. And basically I'm just going to work from that when I want a mini. And yeah, anyway, that's that. I'm gonna get my knitting out. I've got a Vinted order to pack as well. But it's quite large, so I need something. We was gonna go to Costco today, but I don't know whether we're gonna do that or not. I'm not sure. Obviously, because Ian's not feeling great. I can go on my own, but we'll see. We might go a little bit later. Yeah. Right, I'm going to drink my coffee, get my knitting out, and enjoy. Ian thinking that no one can see him. So we've just got back from Costco and we didn't really get that much, but we spent a lot. We got a new Hoover while we was in there, a new Dyson, because our one we've had since we've lived here. Ian's mum actually gave it to us. She had problems with a Hoover that she had. And Dyson just kept sending her parts, but it wasn't the parts that they kept sending her that was the problem. Something else was wrong. So she ended up with 2 Hoovers. So she gave us one, and it's worked all this time, and it's sort of the last 6 to 8 months. It just cuts out every now and again. We've cleaned all the, well, Ian's cleaned all the filters, cleaned it out properly, everything. We've changed the filters and still it just cuts out. I think it's the connections in the long floor pole that are a bit dodgy. Ian's cleaned all that as well, but yeah, it just doesn't work. So we got a Dyson V8. Obviously it was a lot cheaper in Costco than it would be in the shop, so we picked that up. We picked up the biggest roll of bin bags ever. So there's 90 bags here, and Casey says, because Casey gets these with Mike's family, she said they are the best bin bags, so I hope so, because they were £11. I'm hoping they're better than the Tesco ones. I'm finding at the minute, the Tesco ones, they are ripping across the top. As soon as I go to pull the bag out, they just tear. And then we've got some Cokes, some bottles, because they're better than the cans. Because we find that we can just put the lid back on. And then I popped into Tesco and got some mushrooms, cheese, some cottage cheese and some chicken. I might tomorrow do a wrap, cottage cheese wrap with chicken. So tonight we are having chicken wrapped in bacon with peppers, cheese and mushrooms inside, and oh, maybe not mushrooms inside, but Ian's going to have mushrooms on the side as well, with some veg. So yeah, that's that. I was knitting on my top earlier on, and I'm going to carry on with that this afternoon. The thing with that, bit of fluff, I'm getting bored because it's just knit and purl, knit and purl. So because I am getting a little bit bored with that, I might start a cross stitch. I might start one of the really small ones that I've got, just to get me into the swing and stuff. I'm hoping that it will fit in a hoop. I don't know whether it will, because I don't think I've got small enough hoops. I might be able to do it in hand because it's so small. It's the little coffee cup one. It's probably like that sort of big. It's quite small. So yeah, just something a bit different. Anyway, I'm going to put all this shopping away. I say all this shopping. I'm going to put this shopping away. And the Cokes that we get, they are just like this in a pack of 12. So yeah. I don't know, did I? No. So last night when I cooked dinner, I actually went live on TikTok. So I'm going to do that every now and again, just go live while I'm cooking. I used the liners, the air fryer liners. These were from B&M. I actually won them in the raffle. Sorry, I keep going out of shot. In the raffle at Slimming World on Saturday. And I used one last night because I did burgers and mushrooms and stuff. Lifesaver. I didn't even have to wipe the air fryer out. It was clean, so that was good, because I managed to sort of flatten it out a bit as well. Anyway, I'm going to go and stop rambling. I'm going to put this away and sit and chill. Put the kettle on. I might make a machine coffee. A tea or a coffee? Might make a coffee and then have a tea later. It is only 4 o'clock, so I also got the Vinted order out that I needed to get out. Ian sorted out his clothes and he had loads of shorts that I put on there, and 5 of them, I put 6 pairs on there, 5 of them went to the same person. They ordered all 5, so that was good. Off they went, so hopefully they'll get there tomorrow or Thursday. And they are coming to collect the mattress Thursday. So after all that rigmarole and everything like that from last week, and then refusing and whatnot, I've been on the phone to them every single day, asking what's going on. And rang me back today and said, oh, we're going to get some packaging out to you so you can wrap it up. I think it's going to be like a really big bag. They did send us packaging before for the last mattress that we got rid of. So I think that's coming tomorrow, and then they're going to come and collect the mattress on Thursday. I'll keep you updated with that. Fingers crossed it just goes, because yeah, I want it out of my hair. So right, I'm going to stop rambling. So it is Wednesday. It's not Thursday, it's Wednesday. I thought I'd show you my progress on my top. I've done a bit. It's getting a bit boring because it's just knit and purl rows, which I haven't done for ages because I haven't knit anything flat for the longest time. But this is what I've got so far. So I've been knitting the purple bit. It has got a garter ridge on the edge, so that's really nice. I'm just going to pick that up every now and again and knit on that. But last night I did start something new. So I started this little cross stitch. I haven't got far, obviously, because I've only just started it. Have I got a needle in here somewhere, or did I? Yes, I have. So I'm just gonna, let me just move my needle up here so you can see what I've got so far. Not a lot, but I really enjoyed doing this last night. I did it while I was on Zoom, and I've managed to get the pattern, so it's a pattern in here, it's only small. I managed to put it on Good Notes and then cross it off, but I was thinking that I could even put it on Procreate as well and use my pencil or like my Apple pen to cross off the bits that I've done. So that's what I done basically. But yeah, I enjoyed doing this, and I thought something small would just get me going to start off with. So yeah, that's that. I might do the cross stitch in the evenings. I haven't got it in a bag or anything, it's just all sort of here. It's so small that there's not really much that I've got to worry about. I did manage to get one of these boxes, a load of the bobbins and the bobbin winder from Temu. Did I get the box from Temu? I think so. I think I got the whole lot from Temu. So it comes, no, it didn't come, did it come with this? No, I think I ordered this separately. Yes, I ordered this separately. So it's just the bobbin winder and loads of these little bobbins, because I do have so much cross stitch thread that is in a plastic bag, like Ziploc bag, and in a tin that's actually in one of the boxes above the bed. I've got so much cross stitch stuff, floss basically, that I thought this might be a good idea. And if I can, if I get this to work how I want it, then I might get another box, because obviously this one isn't very big, and just have my cross stitch thread in this. But then the other thing that I was thinking is getting another box and using it for the projects that I'm going to be working on. So the two that I kitted up before I went away, it was the Malta one, and I kitted up another one as well. I think it was this, can't remember, but I kitted two up before I went away. I think it might have been the beach scene. And yeah, they come with the little, well, the beach one came with cards that I can hook the colours onto and stuff, like the traditional old style. But the one that I kitted up myself, the Malta one, didn't, because that was just a chart that I bought from Etsy. So I thought I could use this to put all of the floss on. That's where I was going with that. I have also purchased a pattern, which is the Tellybean, is it knits or just Tellybean? So the directory book that I got, she's brought out a new pattern for some mitts, and they've got skeletons with pumpkin heads or ghosts and stuff like that. So I got that, I think, the same day that I got the book. But I've ordered a small 9-inch circular needle to do that, because it's in DK. It needs the one that I already got, and then it needs a 3.75, so I've ordered that as well, to try and start a colourwork pair of mitts, see how that goes as well. But we are going to quickly pop out to the fishing shop. Ian needs to return something and get some other things in replace of it. It's Ian's mum's birthday today, so we're going to go and
buy her some fishing stuff.
buy her some fishing stuff. We're going to go and see her. She's out at the minute, but she'll be back by the time we get there. And yeah, that's about it. So the packaging came for the mattress, so that's being collected tomorrow. It's really nice and warm today, so that's nice. Yeah, I've got nothing else to say really, so I'm gonna shut up and stop rambling. So that's that basically. I enjoyed doing some cross stitch. Oh, this is the other one. So I had this spare, that's it. So I put, this was all colours that I had in my stash. So I've wrote all the numbers on this. But the cup, the coffee cup, it won't fit in a hoop that I've got. So I was just holding it. And it wasn't too bad actually. I thought it might hurt my hand, but it was okay. So, right, I'm going to go and I will catch you up later. Hello, good morning. It's Thursday and I have been cross-stitching this morning. I've decided to put it just in a little bag. There's not much there, but I just wanted to keep the fabric, look at the state of my hair, the fabric and the floss together. But this is the progress that I've got so far. It's only a little coffee cup, it's nothing special, but I'm really pleased with it. So I did this dark, it says it is actually a brown black. When I was looking at it last night it did look black, but it's not, it's a brown black. And I think it just outlines it quite nicely. So let me show you the picture again. So I've done most of it. I just need to do this little bit inside here. And then obviously these other little bits and then the border, which ain't going to take long because they're just like 2 little stitches around. So yeah, I'm really enjoying it. I've done this for most of the morning. But now I am going to, or now I am working on my headband. So I've picked it up again and still knitting it on the 9-inch circular, and this is how much I've got. So let me turn it round. So from here up is the 9-inch circular. I don't know if you can tell the difference in the tension or anything. I can, but mainly at the sides. So yeah, I'm like, this is not really that stretchy, where this is a lot stretchier. I'm just going to carry on with it. It's not going to fit around my head just yet. I think I needed to do 2 or 3 more repeats, and then I can fold it and sew it together, which I'm looking forward to, getting it finished. So yeah, I'm just on Zoom at the moment, so that's what I'm working on. Oh, what am I doing here? That didn't work. Postman's at the door. So yeah, that's what I'm working on today. We are actually going to get in the loft a little bit later. Ian wants to get the roof rack for my car out, because we're going to go fishing tomorrow. I've made it even worse. We're going to go fishing tomorrow, and it'll probably be easier just to put the stuff on the roof rack, because we had to take the tent thing back yesterday, and that went from the boot all the way into the front of the car. So yeah, I'm going to carry on knitting on this. I'll keep you updated with progress and stuff. I've really enjoyed it, to be fair, and I'm looking forward to getting the gloves started and seeing how they come out. I need to sort out some yarn for that, so I'll probably do that later on. Oh, excuse me, and sort out yarn for that. So yeah, that's about it for now. I'm gonna not talk anymore.
We're done.
Get up.
Stop. her lip.
Hello, we are now back from fishing. We've had dinner. It's a little bit later on, but I thought I'd just come on and end this week's vlog. It's obviously now Friday. We've had a really lovely day. I'm just absolutely shattered. I feel absolutely drained, and I felt like that yesterday as well. I just don't want to do anything. I don't know whether just chilling today is like, I don't know, you know, you just don't want to do anything. But tomorrow I've got Slimming World, so I need to get up early for that. So I'm gonna wash up after dinner and I'm going to have a quick shower. I need to wash my hair as well, so it's all gone a bit matty at the bottom. So yeah, I'm gonna wash that, and then yeah, that's about it. I did finish the little cross stitch. Let me just show you that. So let me just show you this before obviously this vlog ends. But I did finish it and it is really cute actually. So this is what it looks like. I really like it. It's turned out better than I thought it was going to. So it needs, I might just iron it because I don't think the fabric's dirty or anything. It just needs this crease taken out of it. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm going to get a little frame for it, and I'm possibly going to put it by the coffee machine. I do have a bigger coffee one that I got while we was in Malta, and it's got all the different coffee cups on it. I think it's got like a coffee jug, tea, coffee, sugar jars and stuff, and it's a lot bigger, so I might do that one as well and have that, because up on this shelf here it's a mess. Don't get me wrong, but up here, like, we have all the coffee syrups and the jars of coffee and stuff that needs to be put away. That should go in the coffee jar, but it's full at the moment. I don't normally buy the big one, but it was on offer, so it doesn't fit. But yeah, everything is sort of up there. I've got my shawl cuff up here as well. I've got my garlic plate. So this is 2 shawl cuffs that I got from, well, it's Mousewitch Yarn. So Mandy from Mousewitch Yarn, her husband does leather work. So if you do watch Mandy, she does mention that Dave does leather work and stuff. I was wearing them as bracelets, so just doubling them up as bracelets, but I haven't worn them for a little while, and I should get back to wearing them. And I should really wear them as shawl cuffs, because now it's getting a bit warmer. Now it's getting colder. I think shawls might come out a bit more. So yeah. Anyway, I have nearly finished the headband. I think I've got 2 repeats to go before that's finished. And I did take my knitting with me today to do that, but I didn't do any knitting. I just finished this. It was just nice because I could just sit there and, like, I could put it down quickly, pick it up. So yeah, I really enjoyed working on that. There's loads of thread left, so I don't really know what I'm going to do with it, because it's not like numbered properly or anything. It's just, it is DMC. I might be able to work it out from the names, maybe. I don't know. I'll have a little look, because then I can wrap it around my little bobbins. So yeah, that's that. We've had a really lovely day, so we're just both shattered, and I'm going to have an early morning. I'm not looking forward to tomorrow because I feel like I've been good, but then I feel like I've not. It's one of them weeks where I'm not sure. But yeah, it is what it is. And what I've got to remember is that over the last 2 weeks, I've lost 10.5 pounds, which is a lot. And if I can stay the same this week, then I'll be happy with that, because I've dropped a lot in the last couple of weeks. So yeah, right, I'm gonna get washing up, get myself washed, and then probably either head to bed or do a little bit of knitting on my top. So I will still be working on down to the stream top until Monday, because that's when I'll roll the dice, and we'll see what the dice rolls on Monday. So I'm going to get back into that, even though I'm knitting on other things in between and cross stitching and stuff, but that will be like the main knitting project that I work on, just to hopefully get stuff done. I know at the beginning of the week I said, oh, I might have a finished object, but there's a lot more knitting there than I actually anticipated. So yeah, but that's enough of me rambling. Thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you very soon in the next one. Bye!